When we read the Bible stories, we often wonder how those people back then lived their daily lives. But today's story is different. It's one that many of us can relate to. Imagine yourself in a stormy sea, surrounded by big waves crashing around you and strong winds almost knocking you over. You feel scared and a bit helpless as you look out at the dark clouds above you and think about how much danger you're in. And then suddenly you see a bright light shining through the clouds. Is this a miracle? Are your prayers being answered? No, it's just another day on earth. One day, Jesus decided to cross the Sea of Galilee with his disciples. They got into a boat and began sailing across the water. At first, everything was fine, but soon the winds started to blow hard and the waves grew bigger and bigger. The disciples were scared and a little overwhelmed, but Jesus was sleeping peacefully in the back of the boat. Suddenly, the waves started crashing into the boat, and the disciples woke Jesus up and said, "Teacher, do you see how dangerous it is? We're in a terrible storm, and we're worried that we might get hurt." Jesus opened his eyes slowly and looked at his disciples. Then he did something that surprised them all. Instead of panicking or trying to fix the situation, he calmly got up and said, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith in me?" The disciples were confused and a little scared. They knew that Jesus was a powerful healer, but they had never seen him calm a storm before. But they trusted him, so they said, "Jesus, save us." Then Jesus did something that seemed impossible. He stood up straight and shouted, "Quiet down, you wind, and be still, you waves." At that moment, the wind stopped blowing and the waves became calm. The disciples couldn't believe what they had just seen. They had witnessed a miracle. The story of Jesus calming the storm teaches us many important things about our relationship with God. First, it reminds us that God is in control of everything that happens in our lives. Even when we feel like things are spinning out of control, we can trust that God has a plan for us and that He will help us through any challenges we face. Second, the story shows us that we don't need to be afraid when we face difficult situations. When the disciples were scared and unsure of what to do, Jesus calmed them down and reminded them that He was with them. He wants us to know that He will always be there for us, no matter what we go through. Third, the story teaches us to have faith in God's power. The disciples had seen many miracles performed by Jesus, but they still doubted His ability to calm the storm. However, when they put their trust in Him, He showed them that nothing was impossible for Him. So the next time you find yourself in a difficult situation, remember the story of Jesus calming the storm. Trust in God's plan for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and never doubt His power to save you. As we close this video, I want you to know that you are loved by God and that He has a plan for your life. Don't let anything or anyone tell you otherwise. Remember, God is in control, and with His help, you can overcome anything. So go out into the world today and make a difference. And don't forget to stay tuned for more inspiring videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.